Hey guys, it's Greek Outrage, and as you can tell by the title of this video, I'm making a video about bullying because it's something that really affects me, especially today. That's why I came home to make this and made this video. So, lately at school, I've had problems with bullying involving kids in my class. So, at school, when it comes to like math and science and stuff, I get like A's, but in gym, I am probably the worst in my class. I get C's most of the time, and everyone else is like great athletes and stuff, so tend to get picked on sometimes, which normally doesn't bother me this much. But today we were playing volleyball, and it was our first time playing this year, so everyone's a bit rusty, and we had a supply teacher, and if your class is like mine, you know what it's like when you have a supply teacher in gym. Everyone's running around screaming, no one's paying attention, everyone's cheating, and it's just chaotic. So, we were playing, right, and I'm bad at sports, so I missed the ball once or twice. Too bad. You know, sometimes it's supposed to be me, but I moved, and it didn't work, and everyone on my team starts, like, except for, like, one of my best friends and my cousin. I mean, because my other friend was on the rest of my friends were on the other team, but so yeah, they were okay, right? But then everyone else was like, Sophie, you suck. Come on, Sophie, actually try, which I was. And they were all just picking on me, and they're like, come on, Sophie, move, when half of them are almost as bad as I am. And it's like, yo, you're just like me. So my friend, he stuck up for me, and he was all like, "Yeah, I mean, you can't do it either. It's all of our faults. I mean, it's just a bad team. All the good people on the other side. It's just a cheap game." And everyone's like, "No, Sophie's terrible. No, no, no." So then my one friend was all like, "Okay, Sophie, just don't move. Be a pine cone." And everyone's like, "Yeah, pylon or whatever the word is." And I was like, "Sophie, be a pylon. Pylon. Don't move. Go pylon." And it's like, I'm not supposed to move. That doesn't make sense, right? So I would go. If the ball came towards me, I would move. So what if I miss it, right? I mean, at least I'm trying, and I'm not just standing still, and everyone's like, Sophie, pylon, don't move. We'll cover for you. And it's like, gosh, fine. So I didn't move, and then the guy that was supposedly my friend that came up, that was the first one to say the pylon thing. This isn't the same guy that stuck up for me, but he was all like, gosh, Sophie, freaking move! Going for the ball! Don't stand still! Gosh! And he's just screaming at me, and it's like, the fuck? Can you please just not? So I ended up like just stopped the game because we had rotation. So once it was my turn on the bench, I was just like, yo, just go in front of me. You can go, because like it's like 2 or 3 people on the bench, right? So then everyone was like, wow, you're not even playing, and it was terrible. Like I came home and I started crying and crying because it's like everyone just seems to have fun teasing me. And I mean, everyone's like, oh, whatever, just ignore them. And it's like, no. When it comes to bullies, even if you ignore them, you still hear them say it, and you end up thinking about it like 24/7. Like, is it true what they say? Am I like ugly, or am I stupid, or am I bad at sports? Which I know I am, right? But I mean, it used to not bother me, but now that everyone's like, oh, Sophie, you suck. Wow, Sophie, come on, Sophie. And it's like, just keeps playing through my head. And I came home and I cried for like at least 10 minutes. I mean, I was texting my friend the whole time. I called my dad. They're going to speak to the school. So, yeah, that's anywho, speaking of calling the school, if you guys get bullied, the worst thing to do is not tell anybody. Now, some people will say ignore them, but again, that's not possible because you still hear what they say and it still hurts you. But you have to tell a teacher or an adult that you feel responsible with, like a parent, or even if it's just like your big sister, or just like, I don't know, a girl who's older than you that's like your best friend, or a guy that you feel close to. Just someone, because if you keep it all in, it'll just get worse and worse and worse. Trust me, I know it's not the first time I've dealt with a bully. I've been like, a girl forced me to do her homework once, and a bunch of other shit, but I'm not going to get into that right now. But yeah, and if you can't, at least just find a friend. If you don't want to feel comfortable talking to any of the adults in your life, at least find a friend you can talk to. And again, if you just feel like no one's there to listen to you, just like email me, okay? I will listen to you. I will email you back. It's just bullying is a huge problem that I hate. I know what it feels like to go through that. So, of course, just email me. I will put my email in the description. I want to help you guys out. Like, I feel better by talking to you guys. I know talking to someone helps. Trust me. I mean, I was crying when I came home. Then I started talking to my friend, and I called my dad and just started feeling better. But yeah, just like, and also if like the bully's talking to you and you feel like crying, just try and be strong and act like just while they're there, act like it doesn't affect you, so maybe they'll believe it. But once you get home, it's too hard to keep it on side. Feel free, as long as just like the person who's bullying you doesn't see you get distressed, because then they'll keep doing it. You just have to try your best. I know it's hard sometimes. I know exactly how you guys feel if this happens to you, but yeah, I'm gonna go now. Okay. So I guess this will be today's video. There might be another video. Oh, right. Also, find ways to distract you. I meant to talk to you guys about this too. Like, if you're like have something you love, like a passion, like music, art, dance, running, anything, just take your mind off of things. Just like go for a jog or play the piano. Or like I come home, I play Smite. Honestly, it helps me relax and it takes off. I take my frustration out on the game because. I mean, what better way to release frustration than killing people? Not in real life, though. Yeah. But, yeah. That's pretty much all I wanted to say, so bye, guys. See ya next time.